Hey, Errol, your number one hater?
Huh? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He not your number one hater. That's
Nah,
not true.
talking about you.
That's not true. Kenneth? Kenneth is he's everybody's guy.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here, man.
And that one dude Earl always argue with on Twitter.
Who?
I don't know, some dude you always argue with on Twitter. I don't know.
What it look like?
This Jackson, I don't know, some black dude. Oh, you always argue with him on Twitter.
I don't know.
You argue with a lot of people on Twitter, bruh.
Yeah, sometimes I have my
He
time.
said,
I argue with you, then get off for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Get off the field.
Nigga, leave the conversation and come back.
Listen, man, I saw you on the stage yesterday, and that touched my heart because, and I explained it on the show yesterday. Our names are always on the promotions, but you never actually see us up there.
Yeah.
And I felt like, yo, as a young fighter, we seen Golden Boy do his thing. We get it. Mayweather, this is your promotion. You not up there. Leonard Ellaby is up there.
Yeah.
So for you to have Man Down Promotions and to be up there, I was like, yo, my man is up here representing. I really appreciated seeing that. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. I ain't even think about it like that. I gotta wear a suit next time.
Yeah, gotta wear a suit next time.
Are you trying to stake his style?
Nah, I gotta show it.
I'm gonna put him in the suit.
He got a suit company.
I'm gonna put him in the suit. Nah, look, listen. I'm gonna throw you in one.
You got your thing, bro. You got your
He don't like your style.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
throw
he
you in
said.
one.
Nah, he gotta stay though. It fit him though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool,
Whatever
cool.
he wear, it gonna get people talking.
And I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah.
That's our company. That's
Yeah.
our line. We
Yeah.
fit you to fit you.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear anything that you ever seen me in.
Yeah.
We put you in something that you like, that you picked out,
Oh, yeah?
that you designed yourself.
Okay.
We fit you to fit you, and it fits you how you want it to fit you.
Okay,
That's a
big.
double entendre. But no, I appreciated that. That being said, I think that now you have the opportunity to do what a lot of people won't do with this fight and tell people what to expect from Frank Martin on fight night.
Yeah. You know, what I expect from him, I expect him to just the first part is just stay focused. Because I feel like Tank been at this stage, 100 times. And this first time Frank been at this stage. So Tank doing his antics and doing different things, just to get in his head and just to show him, oh, I'm the big dog, I do this. Like, he'll be outside and he'll go where Frank going. He'll be like, you go that way. Or he'll be like, you get out the MGM.
What?
He'll be like, this MGM mine and all this. Just doing like little
bully.
different things. Yeah.
Gotta be,
Trying to be a bully. And
Wow.
I told Frank, I say any great fighter, every great fighter been to this moment. Every great fighter been in a moment where they got to face the guy. I was like, yeah, you ain't never been on the stage before, but what great fighter been on the stage before? No, it's always take a first time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell them, man, you just gotta be focused. You know what you can do. You know what you can do in the ring. You just as talented as him. You just skillful as him. He's focused. He's think mentally he's gonna break you down. Just like you see Ellaby talking about, he never been here before.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing this. Tank been doing this since 2017. This and that. He ain't turned pro yet. They focus on the mental part. And I told him you got to overcome that to be great.
Yeah.
And all the greats went through the mental part and broke through it.
Fantastic
broke through that barrier.
advice too.
Yeah.
Fantastic advice. The other side of the thing, have you sparred with Frank before, right?
Nah.
Oh, y'all have never sparred before. Oh wow. Okay. Well then, but you've seen him work before, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what do you see when you see him working?
I see a talented, skilled. I feel like he's definitely skilled when he got with Derek. Because at first he was just all talent.
Athleticism.
Yeah, just athletic, just raw. Athletic, like just a Midwest guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Slow
Just
down. Slow down.
well, that's how they are. The average people like, oh, he a Midwest guy. He gonna be talented as hell.
Yeah.
So you gotta come at him. So he was just all talent, but I feel like he got Derek, got him thinking a lot more and got him more skillful in his attack and, how he go about it in the ring, and he's more thoughtful about, different things he does in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, even with that aspect, I think he'll be ready. It's just going to be on him. I don't know 100%. It's going to be on him. Is he going to let the bright lights crush him or turn him into a star?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes the great fighters from the good fighters, the bright lights. So I think he can get past that.
And I know his background. I know he's got a lot of family that's been in the NFL mostly. I don't think he's had anybody in the NBA, but he's had a lot of successful professional athletes around him. So that to me, I feel like that's another thing that kind of people don't know about him. He's been in this atmosphere. May not have been in this atmosphere himself, but he recognizes it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, for sure. Like his cousins, who he's super close with. He got he got a couple cousins that been in the NFL, so he didn't see him firsthand, around that. But I feel like it's it's nothing like boxing because
Yeah.
when you're in
Yeah.
the ring, it's just you, the other guy, and the
Yeah.
referee to break the shit up.
Yeah.
So,
It's the referee.
so it's way different than everything else. And I feel like his mentality is gonna show Saturday night. And what I told him is plain as day. I told him it's only two things you're gonna do. You either gonna drown or you gonna swim.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's gonna be 100% on you. Ain't nothing I can do, ain't nothing Derek can do, and ain't nobody can do but you. You gotta have that dog mentality to where you like, I'm not going.
And I think the best advice is Errol Spence. His first shot, shot at the title, he had to go across the pond and get it and dog it out. Like I still remember when.
Hey, I appreciate you coming to you
Oh
there.
man,
I don't
come
know.
on,
I
man.
don't know if you came just to try
be
to
a hater?
scout me or whatever.
Nah, I was trying to be seen. I was in a suit. I was trying to be seen. No, I had a great time, and
Yeah.
that was a amazing experience. Like you saying,
Errol, I know you call him a hater. I got it. I was in the group chat with him. I got nervous for you. I said, I don't know, Shawn. He putting it on Earl. He's like, chill, he got this. And then all of a sudden you start, and he was repping you up in there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think he seen a future fight. That's why.
He seen money.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you guys, got questions for both of y'all.
All right, hold on. Let me
Go
answer
ahead.
to this real quick. When we came over there, I didn't come over there like, oh, this is a future fight. But I remember when you had got in the ring with me, I said, you just gotta get a belt. And when I that night happened, I was like, I looked at you, I said, this is a true story. I looked at you, I said, that's the best guy at welterweight. When I fight him, I'm gonna beat him, and then I'm done. And I said, as soon as he get a belt, it's whenever they tell me.
Nah, I respect you for that.
When you dropped him and he
Yeah.
stayed down, I stood up just like this, put my hands in my pocket, and I said, here we go. Just
Yeah.
like that. So,
Nah, I respect that
Yeah.
because a lot of guys didn't let me in the door like
Yeah.
Keith, and that's why I would never fight. Cause that nigga kept
He
talking
said, till
about
this
some
day.
get back seeds and all this. I'm like, all right.
Earl, so I'm over here arguing with my man right here.
Yeah.
He like, he gonna fight Earl about to fight Keith. I said, Earl's a bitter nigga. He ain't gonna fight him out of principle.
Man, I go to my grave for a fight.
I
Keith.
told him. I said, Earl is not. It's a principle for him at that point.
Yeah, nah, it'll never happen.
Go ahead. You said you got
But
one.
yeah, I just got two questions for both of you guys. September 28, 2019, y'all gave us one of the greatest fights, a classic. Man, what did I'm gonna ask both of you guys? What did you guys know about the other opponent going into the ring? What you thought about the other opponent going into the ring?
With me, I thought like
I bet our thought is in reverse. I gotta say it. Our bet is our thought is in reverse.
Shawn is one of those guys. He like one of the guys because I got a Malawi that we train and stuff. And basically, if you tell that Malawi to go through a brick wall, it's gonna try to go through a brick wall. And I feel like Shawn was like that, especially with Kenny. If Kenny told him that, hey, run through this wall, I think he gonna try to run through the wall. He gonna try to break through the wall. And that's how I felt about Shawn. I was like, this dude just gonna come with it. He gonna fight, and he gonna fight to the death. Like I'm gonna have to stab him and do a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have to jump from everything, cause he gonna fight to the death to try to beat me.
My thought, I was like, he don't know everything that I can do. And I said it's gonna take everything I got to beat him. And I really did feel like I was pulling everything out of my bag in order to there were points where I felt like I was ahead of you, and then there were other points where I felt like, yo, I gotta come back. I felt like I was pulling everything out of my bag to pull out that win. But I felt like going into the ring, I felt like I was better than he thought I was. And I think
Yeah.
you had already been saying that, but I felt like that before you were saying it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm better than he know I am. I can box better than he know I can box, and I can do more things than he know I could do. And I felt like I was going to come in there and surprise you.
Yeah, you did show me a lot of different things. Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like 'cause even with like Derek, he was trying to tell me to do different things and do all this step up. I'm like, man,
In the fight?
no, in training
Oh,
camp,
in the
he was
camp, in
trying
the
to tell
camp,
me.
yeah.
I was like, man, like, like I'm not doing none of that. Like,
Was
we
it like,
we just gonna fight?
did it make sense was he showing you, did it make sense to some of the things I did?
Yeah, cause like
Uh.
cause you start doing it, you
Yeah,
start stepping
yeah,
over it,
yeah.
doing different angles. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's talking
Well,
about.
listen, man, you validate the coach right
The
there.
11th round, the shot. That was the 11th round.
Yeah.
Earl, what the hell did you think when this motherfucker said, "Let's go"?
Huh? Shit, what I've been thought, I was like, this nigga just gonna fight to the death. That was in my head. I was like, this man just gonna fight to the death. Like, I'm about to kill his ass.
And I don't know if you know this now. Shawn shared this on the podcast. You hit him with a body shot in the 7th, 8th round. He couldn't feel his legs for a whole round.
Oh yeah. I went a
So
whole round.
look, if
without
he knew
being-
that, he
And
went
that's
for the
his-
stop.
His
and
punches
see,
was low.
and
His
that's
punches was low.
That's his pedigree.
His
Yeah, why
punches
kept him
was
in the
low.
nuts? Why kept him in the nuts?
His punches
Man,
was low,
hey,
bruh.
If the refs don't say nothing,
Yeah. Yeah, you
they ain't
did
got
what you
no-
was
they ain't
supposed
got
to
nothing
do.
to do with me.
Yeah.
I hit you in the head,
Yeah.
thigh.
Yeah.
If the ref ain't saying nothing, hey, I'm not saying nothing either.
But now
I went back
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
corner.
be like, hey, ref, I'm hitting him.
I went
What
back
you
to the
doing?
corner, and my dad was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "No, tell me what's wrong." I said, "Nothing." He said, "Shawn, what's wrong?" I said, "I can't feel my legs." look, man, my dad. I don't know if you know about
It
my
was that
dad. Looked
body
back,
work.
My dad looked back at you, and then he looked back at me. He said, "Yeah, he been hitting you low all night. That's their game plan." He said, "Just stop moving this round and try to, work some other things." My legs did eventually come back, and man, like honestly,
Hey,
man, we
Like,
ended up being a
I
hell
never
of a
meant
fight.
to do it, but
Yeah.
I hit if you watch my fights, I hit a lot of fighters in like their hips
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I mean, the refs never said nothing.
Well, we know you break people down.
Yeah.
This is the Errol Spence style. After that fight, did you guys realize like as soon as the fight ended, that was a classic?
Man, did you know that was a classic? Like as soon as it was over.
Nah,
Then when I was like, yeah, obviously I'm rolling with Shawn, but after I'm like, damn, we just got one.
Yeah.
I'd ready go to the club.
This nigga.
I know you wasn't. Shut up.
Oh
No,
God, I
you
was in
wasn't.
the club right after. Oh God.
Yeah, he was at the club. He was in the parking lot.
Unreal.
Yeah, I
He was out
Unreal.
there wilding. He was out there. Errol Spence has grown up, okay?
Yeah, nah,
Errol Spence is on the
yeah,
farm now. He
Yeah,
driving,
yeah, I
riding
know.
horseback.
But,
He
but at
chilling.
that time, yeah, I was clubbing like people. Like it ain't no boast or anything like that, but I wasn't as wild as Adrian Bronner.
Yeah.
But
You
I
like to
was,
have fun.
yeah,
You
I
was young, like to have
yeah,
fun.
I
You
was
live and you
having,
learn,
I was
though,
having
bro.
fun. Yeah,
You
for
live and you
sure.
learn.
Before we let you go, your future. What's next for you?
I don't know. I'm thinking about either fighting October, November, hopefully against Fundora.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a belt, so
Yeah.
that line up against the big dog.
Yeah. Samson just tried to jump me about that fight.
Oh, he
He
did.
said you giving Fundora a chance against your boy. I said, who's my boy? Against Errol. I said, is that fight made? He said, no, but if that fight happens, I said, I don't know, man. What you want me to say, man? I know who Errol Spence is, man. I don't. I used to. Sebastian Fundora was food for me as an amateur. Like when I turned pro, we came down to 47, so I wouldn't have to fight guys as big as him.
Yeah.
But that was food for me as an amateur.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to look at him and not look at him like food. It kind of is
Yeah,
what it is.
'cause I
But
mean-
he been representing himself.
Yeah, he been doing his thing,
Yeah.
but like, man, I'm not gonna say too much.
Don't say that. Yeah, he a tough night. You gotta come up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
tall.
too much about
He
it.
tall.
Yeah, he brittle.
Earl, stop saying stuff.
Really.
But it is what it is. It's definitely gonna be a great fight because he's a guy that's gonna come forward. He's gonna fight. I see him. He's trying to piss his jab out a little bit more with Tim Tszyu. I seen him. He's trying to be more disciplined. On that. But you can't teach a dog new tricks. In 2-3 fights. I do feel like when the heat get put on him, he's definitely gonna not try to get out the kitchen. He's gonna try to stay in the kitchen and fight the 5.
This would be my last one for real, but I feel like you just answered my question. As we get older, we evolve, we become better, we learn how to do things a little different. Is your style going to change at all, or you just going to be you?
Errol Spence.
Nah, it's definitely gonna change. It's definitely gonna get, what it is getting more polished. But as far as like my style, nah, it's not changing. Cause I mean, if I smell blood, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for joining the PorterWay Podcast.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
We'll
Blessings,
catch you on the
bro.
next one, all right?
Yeah.